Welcome back. This is Chili Davis, and I'm back to another video. I'd like to welcome back all my subscribers and all my new viewers. This is the channel where we talk about personal finance. We also talk about stocks. We also talk about dividend-paying stocks on this channel. If you're new, please click the subscribe button and click the notification bell to get my frequent updates. Well, today's video is going to be about credit. So in the personal finance space, most people need to use credit to purchase large items such as cars or homes. And today we'll talk about how to rebuild your credit if you've had bad credit in the past and you're looking to rebuild. Okay, we're on nerdwallet.com. And this particular article talks about 6 ways to rebuild your credit. It says here, focus on paying on time and reducing credit card balances and explore credit building products. Okay, so there's 6 steps that you want to take that they outline in this article. One more highlight, rebuilding your credit can be tougher than starting from scratch. You're trying to show lenders and credit card issuers that despite your slip-ups on the part or disasters that you had nothing to do with, you're very likely to make future payments as agreed. Okay, so you have to start rebuilding credit if you have some missed payments in the past, or if you went through a divorce, or you just lost your job and you weren't able to make payments as agreed in the past. Okay, so in this article they outline 6 steps. Number 1, it says pay on time. Paying bills and existing lines of credit can possibly help you. One of the reasons why is payment history is the single biggest factor affecting your credit score when you are rebuilding your credit. And one more highlight says, if some of your bills have already gone to collections, prioritize the ones where the account is still open. Collectors may make the most noise, but they aren't top priority. So that means once the cell phone bill is gone to collections, you just want to focus on the accounts that are active, that you're currently using, and that's where you want to focus your energies. Try to keep most of your credit line limit available. Again, we talk about this on this channel. Credit utilization is credit speaking the percentage of your credit limit you're using. So if you have $1,000 limit credit card, you don't want to use no more than 30% or $300. It goes on to say most experts recommend go no higher than 30% of limit on any card. So even if you have 5 credit cards, each being $1,000, you don't want to go over the 30% threshold. And if your credit is really bad, it says get a secure credit card. This product is typically for people who want to build credit from scratch. If your credit accounts have been closed, you may need to start with a secure card. Number 4 is get a credit builder loan or a secured loan. Now, there's several places to get a loan. Loans will always be available to you. To get the proper size loan, you want to deal with a reputable credit union or loan at a bank. You don't want to go to a buy here, pay here, or payday loan place. You want to start fresh with a credit union or a bank. Okay. It says, as the name suggests, a credit builder loan has one purpose: to help you improve your credit profile. You're most likely to have at least one at a credit union or a community bank. Now, I just stated that, but most of the time on YouTube, you'll find people stating that it's Navy Federal Credit Union, or it's Wells Fargo Bank, or it's Apple Credit Union. It's not the credit union, it's your credit that matters most. Okay. Most of the time when you walk in a bank and then you open any account, they're going to run your credit regardless if you know it or not. They're going to check which services or products that are available to you. And if you come in at a 500 or at a low 600 score, they're going to recommend you start with a credit builder loan. Okay. And then number 5 is become an authorized user. Okay. As an authorized user on a credit card, your credit benefits from being on the account and you don't have to make any charges or access the account. Okay. This is usually used by children or by relatives. An uncle may give you a credit card or may not even give you access, but may place you on as an authorized user. And it will help bring up your score. But ultimately, you want to be as responsible as you can be with the secured loan or the credit card builder loan. Those are where you want to focus your energy. Yes, the authorized user, the parent gives you a credit card that will boost your credit profile, but you want to focus on the card that's your primary card that's lent to you by that particular institution, whether credit union or bank. You want to make sure that secure account, secure credit card or secured loan is in great standing. The authorized user is just to support you. It's not to be the primary lead of your credit card or your credit profile. And lastly, rebuilding your credit says get a cosigner. So if you're having hard times getting access to credit, ask a family member or friend to co-sign on a loan. This is a huge favor. You're asking the person to put his or her credit reputation on the line for you, to take full responsibility for repayment if you don't pay as agreed. And then lastly, it says, how long will it take to rebuild my credit? Credit missteps and misfortunes do eventually fade into the past. The impact on your credit score and the time it takes to recover depends partly on how big the mistakes was in the past and how recently. Now, I will tell you, if it's less than a year, it will impact your score. If it's happened, the mistake happened less than 2 years ago, then it may not impact your score unless it's, like in this case, it's mentioned a bankruptcy could linger up to 10 years. But in general, the FICO 8 credit score focuses on the last 2 years. Okay, so this video was just about the 6 ways to benefit to rebuild your credit profile. Again, this is focused on paying on time and reducing credit card balances and exploring credit building products. Okay. Now, I do have one success story. Client I work with, he did get approved for another line of credit. Okay, so my client, they've been working with Discover for the last 2 years, and it says, thank you for your recent credit line increase request. We're happy to let you know we've increased your credit line. Your new credit line is $12,500 with the increase of $2,300 is available as cash. So again, working with your credit, following those 6 steps that we mentioned in the NerdWallet article, you can rebuild your credit and get large lines of credit increases as long as you follow the steps that we mentioned in the article. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Please like, share. See you on the next video.